guys. We're going for a full power test.
Dielectric?
9.8.
Pulse focus?
16.
Brilliance.
117.9.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go.
It's picking up backwards from everywhere.
You got one. Nothing.
Well, I think we can report we've had a success. I'll go put the egg in storage and write up the settings. Can you guys turn off the accumulator?
Sure, I'd just like to make a couple of little adjustments, if that's okay, Andy.
Oh, yeah, sure. Be careful, right, Nick? And make sure everything's turned off before you leave.
Don't worry, Andy. We'll be okay. How many eggs do we need?
Just 2.
There's more than 2 in the diagram.
They're very powerful.
Sport.
Ethel, I don't think you're taking this very seriously.
You've got the high-frequency line inverter connected to the other line inverter. No wonder it's...
Why am I putting a little more porridge? How's that? Tim, Asmet, what are you doing? It's a magic disco mixer. Turn it off!
Thank you. So, what exactly are you up to?
It's our end-of-year project for the Copernicus Prize.
It's an automatic, pre-programmed, remote-controlled magic disco mixer.
The Copernicus Prize is supposed to be for serious magical research.
Well, this is a serious disco mixer.
Well, just make sure you don't disturb the rest of us, okay? Turn it down!
Sorry.
No, they have to be in line facing the same way.
What do you mean, facing the same way?
Well, turn that one round. And place it aligned to the azimuth. Whatever that is.
Oh, I don't know. Let's just move them about until something happens.
Very scientific.
Well, there can't be that many ways of arranging them.
What was that? It's coming from this wall over here. Is this in the book, Hobbs?
No.
What's happening?
I told you these things were powerful.
Thank you.
You seem a little troubled, if you don't mind me saying.
Well, it's just that
I can tell, you see. I have this power to see how people feel.
End of term, you know.
I can help. I can help you to relax. It's a gift. I have it in my hands, too.
I'm sure it's wonderful, thank you, but I just need to sit down.
Oh, let me help.
Oh! If this is some sort of joke, I am so not in the mood.
Oh, no, it's... You mean you can hear it, too?
Oh, yes.
It wasn't us.
I specifically asked you to silence that machine, and I clearly heard it outside the college at Misery's Cafe.
We never even had it
That same silly echo effect. Honestly, you have no chance of winning the Copernicus Prize at this rate. It's supposed to be for serious magical research.
You don't understand.
Now go. And I do not want to hear another peep out of you or your machine. Is that understood?
Yes.
Mr. Hobbs.
Yes, Professor?
I believe this is yours, Mr. Hobbs.
Ah, yes, thank you. I must have dropped it.
Dangerous ground, Mr. Hobbs. I know you've been looking into the past, a little too closely, perhaps. You mustn't play with the eggs, Mr. Hobbs. You don't know what will happen.
I haven't been playing with the eggs, Professor. Dr. Starfinder has all the eggs in his room.
Be careful, Mr. Hobbs. Be very careful.
Ethel,
Lighten up.
just keep the spells coming, will you? Well, that's 10 we've got here, plus 2 in my room. It makes 12.
And looks like there's 12 in this diagram.
So we're ready then?
Excuse me. Now, can everyone pay attention, please?
I'm just going to get in tune with the voices. Perhaps there are too many people.
Ben, what's up? You giving away coffee?
Mum's hearing voices.
I need to talk.
The office? What's up?
You've got problems at college. I think your science could help.
Problems, Hobbs.
Yes.
How did I guess?
He's got these eggs, and then...
Eggs? What's he doing? Cooking an omelette?
Ben, this is serious. They're magic eggs. They contain negative magic. And if Hobbs gets enough of them, he could blow himself and us to pieces.
What do you mean, negative magic?
I've told you before. Every time a spell is cast, it creates a negative magical effect. That's why we can't just use magic to solve the world's problems. We'd end up with more problems than we started with.
So, where do the eggs come in?
Well, Hobbs has got hold of these things called sorcerer's eggs. He made them with Starfinder because they store negative magical energy. And if he puts them together, they could explode.
Implode.
What do you mean?
Well, if it's negative energy, they don't explode outwards, they implode inwards.
Inwards?
Inside out, like a backwards explosion. Just think of it as opposites, like a mirror.
I've got it. Thanks, Ben.
We have to watch Hobbs very closely.
Hobbs?
We are no longer dealing with simple research. We are dealing with a potential reaction of concentrated negative magical energy. A force of such power that...
Listen, won't the bus spell simply absorb it?
My dear doctor, the bus spell will dissolve if this negative power is released from the eggs, as will just about everything else.
Well, how many eggs do you need for the reaction?
I don't know exactly.
Well, we've made 2 so far. And they're both still inside.
You must destroy the accumulator, Starfinder, before any more are produced.
Not so fast, Jonathan. We've only just got it up and running. Why don't we go and check it out, and maybe we can keep it switched off for a while.
Where exactly do I stand?
Here, right here. We'll take it in turns.
I don't think so.
Are you ready?
Yes.
You need a clear mind. You need to do exactly as I say. It will be dangerous.
Why dangerous? What's the problem?
I'll go first.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
I told you it would be dangerous.
You must do exactly what I tell you. Stand in the middle, in the very middle. Stand still, very still. Concentrate. You will feel great power. You will soon be invested in the magic of the ages.
It's off. switched off just like I told him.
What? What?
I guess you're right.
Ah, so he's got what he needs.
I don't understand. What's he planning to do?
He's going to try and absorb the magical energy from the eggs.
Yeah, and then what?
I've absolutely no idea.
We know what's going to happen. The reason there was no sign of an explosion, Professor, is because there wasn't one. It's negative magic. It doesn't explode outwards. It just caved in, like diving through a mirror into another world. It created a negative world. But the eggs must have broken before the reaction could reverse anything but the room. That's why there was broken glass on the floor. Otherwise, who knows what could have happened? The whole world could have caved in.
Oh dear. Did you say these eggs won't break?
We've got to stop Hobbs.
Bring me to the power. Power of these eggs. Into me let it flow. Into me, the power of the eggs. The magic of the ages.